Joining us right now is Chris Retzler. He is Needham's small cap growth fund portfolio manager. And Chris, the small caps have struggled while other indexes have really done pretty well. Although I will say this week, it's now been 4 days in a row that the Russell 2000 has added to its gains. It's back out of correction territory, only about 8% off the highs. What are the potential challenges and opportunities ahead for small caps this year?
So we've just spent the last 2 weeks meeting with a lot of small cap companies at CES and the Needham Growth Conference here in New York. And, I think what managements want to see is certainty. And we're going to get some certainty at some point in the next, couple weeks, couple months. And I think once they have that direction, you're going to begin to see an acceleration, hopefully, as the market broadens out and there's more confidence in where they can see opportunity. At CES, we saw a tremendous amount of innovation. We're seeing it in electric vehicles on a global basis, although it's a little, held back here domestically, but globally it's, moving fast. We're also seeing innovation in new products, new materials, new semiconductors. So there's still a lot of investment going on, and we think that trickles down to smaller cap companies. But we also see infrastructure is another big place that we're hearing about with data centers, lack of power. So there's money
opportunities for small businesses to kind of jump in and fill some of these problems.
Correct.
Exist.
And if we're going to continue to re-onshore, manufacturing, which I think we're going to do, we're going to need more infrastructure.
Let me just ask about rates, because that's been the easy macro story with small caps for a long time. The good news was Federal Reserve was lowering rates. That was going to trickle down, especially to the smaller companies that have not had as easy access to capital. With the Fed looking like it's on pause for now, what does that mean? What's the access to capital like for these companies at this point?
So interest rates are higher, but I think the interest rate curve is healthier, right? Because you've got it inclining to higher rates on the long end. So there is more access for capital, for lending, for regional banks. Would we like to have the interest rate come down for small caps in the 10 and 30? Certainly. But I think we have to figure out what's the deficit spending going to be, what's the demand for, the bond market out there. So, again, I think those are policies we're going to begin to see over the next couple weeks, couple months to say, what are we going to do? What are tariffs going to really look like? And if it's moderated as opposed to abrupt and quick, I think companies can absorb that as well.
Or if there's a tax incentive for companies to be manufacturing in the United States, what's the likelihood of that happening, and how big of an impact would that have for these companies?
Absolutely. And I think deregulation goes along with that as well. I think a lot of small cap companies have been overburdened. And so if we see a world of deregulation, I think you're also going to see more M&A.
I was just going to say, how many of them are targets if big companies can actually start buying things again?
Absolutely. And I think, while M&A can be somewhat viewed negatively with mega deals, I think smaller cap companies getting to a larger platform actually is good for the economy. It's, recycling assets, getting them to lower cost platforms, lower cost of capital. And so with all of that, I think you're going to begin to see the IPO markets begin to open up.
Does this mean that the small cap companies are finally going to compete in the stock market with some of the mid cap and big cap companies at this point?
So we haven't seen a lot of money flows into the asset class, and that typically happens at the moment when they probably should be coming in. A lot of money comes in after a major move. So we're very positive on small caps, maybe not the first half immediately as policies are beginning to be determined, but I think longer term, we're in for a very good period of very business-friendly environment, and I think M&A, IPO, capital markets are all looking a lot better.
Somebody yesterday, I heard them say mid-caps are the new small caps. Do you agree with that or not?
Well, certainly when you look at the market cap in the Russell 2000, the numbers have moved up just with inflation and, being in equities, you have that, movement higher with inflation. But what I think you want to look at is healthy companies, profitable, good balance sheets, not over-levered. I mean, we are in a higher rate environment, although I think it's a healthier yield curve. So, again, look for good managements, good technological moats in their services, products. And there's a lot of companies out there.